Hi everyone, it's Janice and I'm back again today to show you my latest junk journal. It's another steampunk one. I've really enjoyed making them, so this is another one. The front of the book has an image with a lady and there's lots of pieces of metal on the cover. It's also been back with some cheesecloth and pieces of brads I've put in the corner with lots of gears on it. The spine has a bit of black lace, the same as what the closure has, and I've also added this piece of gold lace. And that little pendant is an owl with a key. A different fabric from my previous journal, this one is gears, so I didn't put anything on the back of the cover. The closure is black lace. It's a really heavy book, this one. It's got two signatures and it does have a lot of pages in this one. It's quite chunky. These are pockets that I emboss and I put some gold on them, and I've added some pieces of movable little metal pieces and a key, and that's SteamPunk paper, and the middle I've lined it with a different steampunk fabric that I have. So they're the note cards for there. This one is an envelope and I've just tied that with some embroidery thread. And there's the lady. I always say mine is a shabby because I feature ladies throughout these steampunk books. There's a flip, and there I've also got one of those pockets that has been embossed and painted. Another envelope. Try and do these up the same way so I get them undone easy. This one's a little notepad. Leave the road, take the trails. So that's that one, and the back of that page I've stenciled with a lot of gears on that particular page. This one's a pocket, and that one has a note card. They're dictionary pages that I print the image on, and then I back them to cardstock and sew them. That one's also SteamPunk paper. A tag and a note card, and a little snippet there with a gear sewn to that one. These are gear stencil cutouts. Belly band with note card and a tag, and the music paper I also print an image on it. Pocket, and I'll put the link below of the kits I've used for this book. There's a few kits I mix up. Another die card, a bit of stenciling, a pocket and a note card. This one's an envelope, and that opens up, and more note cards in there. Using up some of my scrapbooking paper. I've got so much of it, so made these little pockets out of it. Another note card, and that little pockets again, the embossed and gold painted. Quite messy doing those. This one's the middle of this signature, and this time I've stamped all the images on here on some tea-dyed paper, and I've put some little movable pieces of metal, that's the clocks, and I've put some gears on there as well. Note card, that's got a little key in the middle. There's another note card there, and also the top of the page I've put some little keys attached with a bowl pin and a bit of the same fabric trim across the top. A lot of decorating. I don't like to see blank pages. I try and put something, a quote or a bit of stamping or something. This one's like a little file folder. It just takes a little bit more of putting them in. Another envelope here, and note card. Another die cut. Actually, all the die cuts that I've used, it's been my shimmer paper from when I used to do card making. So I use all that because it's really sturdy and it's a lot easier to cut. Some tags there. And these pockets are ones that I've stamped the image and put some gears on them. Added a note card to the front and some tags to the back. That's a bit of Atlas matte paper decorating that page. Another note card, and these ones here are also stamped, and I've just stamped that on tea dyed paper. This one's a altered paper clip, so I've decorated that with some gears and a notation on the back, and it can be used anywhere within your book. So I haven't put anything there, I just thought I'd leave that blank, and you can add some little notes yourself. That's some braid down that page. Another flip here with more writing paper. This one's another envelope. I love that image. That was on my previous book, the cover, so I had to use it in this one. And that's another dictionary page I've printed and made into a note card. This one's an X signature, and that's got a bit of lace, and I've sewn a gear to the middle of that one. This one's sort of a note card tag little booklet, so it's got a couple of tags and a note card. It's all for writing. And what I've done, I've joined it with some calico that I've stamped gears on it. So it's just another little decoration for writing. That one's another flip. And this one's a pocket. And that one's got the cat with that piece of fabric. More writing paper. Another one of those pockets where I've stamped the guy and added a note card. I've added some gears to the pocket here and added a tag at the back. And that's that image of that lady again. That's washi tape along the top and bottom of the music paper. Bit of decoration. Actually, that's similar. That is this image of the front of the book. Doesn't look like that now because it's Mod Podged and or metal added to it. And that's a belly band I've made out of the same embossed cardstock and some note paper in there. This one's just a little flip, and it's got a pocket with a note card. And then it opens up, it's got an envelope, the note card there. That one's a bit tight. And then inside that there's writing paper. And these are little pieces of tea-dyed paper that I've just distressed and added into that envelope. And another one of those pockets that I've stamped and just put all different images on that one. And that one's got some tags. And another one of these scrapbooking papers where I've made into an envelope. And that's got some writing paper in that one. I find writing paper keeps it a bit flat. And these ones I've put little pieces of fabric to join them together for in the book. And there's some writing paper on the back of that one. And this one's the middle of the second signature, and I really love this page. It was a piece of calico that I'd stamped, And then I've sewn the pieces of the gears on there. There's a little keychain, a key. And then I've slowed stitched a bit of embroidery thread across that. And there's some note cards, large note cards. And then the top of the page here I've just made a little snippet and sewed a gear and a bit of lace trim to that one. And another one of those die cuts that's done with like a crimson shimmer cardstock. A little pocket. And an envelope on the other side. That has a note card in that one. Another pocket here. Let your dreams be your compass. I love a lot of the quotes in books. A note card in there. That one's a Mod Podge image which I've sewn to a piece of stamped calico, that one, and added a note card and a tag. And that's another one of those little snippets with a gear I've sewn to the piece of fabric there. Another note card. And this one's, it looks like an envelope, but it just pulls out and there's writing paper. And then I've made this tag into a pocket and put the cat in there as well. Just a bit of a feature. More writing paper there. I've glued the glasses there. This one's a flip. That one flips out and it's a pocket. That has that lady there. Oops, missed another page. There's another flip out as well. And another die cut. Pocket. And that's got one of those little writing pieces. And a note card. And that's again that embossed and gold painted cardstock made into that belly band. This one's an envelope and there's a little pocket there. The only impossible journey is the one you never begin. And an envelope. I've collaged all that. The time is now. Then this one's a notebook. So it just opens up and it's got a notepad in there. I just put various papers in that one. So that's my latest steampunk. I'll have to wait a while now before I make another one. I've got other books I'd started and I'm trying to finish them. So as you can see, it is quite chunky. So that's the front again. Thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.